Okay, hopefully we got the sound fixed. Probably not. Let me know if I got sound working. Otherwise, I'm just going to give up for the night. What's going on, Ruben? How you doing? That boy from Blue. We have sound. Okay, we fixed the issue. I don't know what was going on. I think I just had another application open or something that was sucking it off. What was very unfortunate because we were off to a good start. But we like that boy, Blue. Welcome back. Sure. But anyways, not got a whole lot that's gonna be happening here. Yeah, I restarted it, just started a new stream, so it sounds like we're good. Got Bush's baked beans going in there. It'll take some time to cook. I got some dirty oil in there. I got some green beans that we're gonna try to time it right, but that'll be pretty good here. So, oh man. So while our oil heats up, our beans get, warmed up. Got these chicken tenders, $6 a pound. Yeah, so a pound of chicken tenders or so. We're gonna wash them off, pat them dry. Oh, garlic beef. You know that dirty oil is what gives it flavors, but we're gonna make some dirty chicken tenders. It's called flavor. Anyways, let's rinse these guys off, pat them dry. And come on, do you think any good let's go get our chicken. The sink's actually not a disaster area right now, so that's a pleasant surprise. All right. I like that. All right. Need some flour, yeah. This general all-purpose flour. Oh, we're gonna need an egg too, aren't we, for this situation? What's up, Archer? Oh, JFK, how you doing, buddy? Gonna need an egg, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, so they got this flour, so let's make it actually good. So yeah, this garlic powder is retired after tonight, but let's get some garlic powder into that flour, yeah. Oregano, sure. Paprika, why not? Let's see, what am I really looking for? Our cayenne. Some thyme's fine as well. And of course, we'll need to throw some salt in there. Front right stove, yeah, thanks. I'll just try a little bit of baking soda. Just experimenting. And just go ahead and mix that together, and that should give you a nice little seasoned flour situation, all right? She had 2 bags. Huh. How big a bag is she eating, Archer? Yeah. So I got that going. That was almost really cool. With our chicken, we're just gonna give it a little bit of salt and pepper before it goes into the yeah, until it goes into the just some salt. Yeah. So we're gonna take your chicken here. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of cornstarch. What's up, cheeseburger? Well, we're going to go into your seasoned flour here. Dip, dip. All right. Get it in there nice. Then you're going to go into the egg wash here. Let the excess drain off. And then guess what? We're going back in the flour. 1 PBR. What's up, Yolanda? So at the end of the day, your chicken tendies should look something like that. All right, that's a premium chicken tender. Just lay it down on that paper plate; it'll be fine. See if we can get more than one at a time going on here. Stormy Daniels, that's nice. Chicken's got salt. It's going into seasoned flour. That should be plenty of seasoning. Also, chicken tenders, you're going to dip it. So, and also, I'm not eating them all tonight. So I want it to kind of be a versatile flavor still when I chop it up and put it on top of the salad or put it in a wrap for lunch tomorrow or whatever. So okay, spamming's not cool. Nobody likes spam. Ooh, that oil's getting to the right temperature pretty quick here. Might need to mix up some more seasoned flour, but that's okay. And just keep an eye on your oil, make sure it doesn't start smoking or anything. You're definitely going to want it to be hot when you put these in. But you don't need it burning. That's not cool. Yeah. What's up, Rich? Pork, not really. Pork's usually fairly inexpensive because, half the world doesn't eat pork and they're missing out. The best part about using used oil, or dirty oil as somebody called it, is you get a lot of flavor from it. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you're sterilizing it, you're heating it up to like 350, 400 degrees each time, so it's not like it's going to make you sick or anything. And, it gives some good flavor. These guys are ready to go in the fryer. Let's make some space here. Whenever you're working with deep frying, make sure you have an oh shit lid here. So like if it starts flaming, you can go, oh shit, oh bam, you know? Yeah. So with that being said, we can check to see if our oil is done by putting a little bit of flour in. It should sizzle up right away. I can see that, yes, that is going to sizzle up. I honestly don't know how long these tenders are going to take to cook. Probably about 3 minutes each. Let's start with a tester here. I did flour, seasoned flour, or seasoned flour, eggs, and seasoned flours again. Yeah, you could. What do you bread your chicken tenders on? That's going to come down to a personal preference 9 out of 10 times on here. So that's going to go in the fryer. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to get our green beans going at the same time. And if we time everything right, it'll all be done. Yeah, I got Monday morning work, but you know. Hey, you know you gotta have an oh shit lid, yeah? Can't tell if you're serious, MK Bukar, but they have too much moisture splatter. Let's go ahead and get this burner up to temperature for your green beans. So we got to pretend to be a little bit healthy. So we're going to have barbecue baked beans, which are going to be amazing. And then we're also going to have some green beans. Well, that's going to be some good chicken. Yep, that's exactly the point, honeybees. Not perfect, but this will work. I'll put some paper towel under this. Let your chicken rest on this. Let them air dry. This will help them stay crispy. Because if you just put paper towel down and let them soak in the oil, you know, they'll just absorb all that oil instead of drip dry, you know, ventilate, whatever you want to call. And just for whatever asshole is going to come in and tell me I should try to air fry them, no, I shouldn't. You should learn how to fry things. There's a reason people don't crave about baked chicken. It's fried chicken, all right? Another minute on that. Oh, I'm muted? No shit. Don't fuck with me about the mute thing. It's not funny, Google account. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the sound. Hopefully better. I'm muted. I'm fucked. More flour. Might have to restart stream. Yeah, put on your favorite slow jazz. more flour. You can add more flour, but then that's just going to give you more breading. But if you wanted more breading, I would go with panko, actually. Chicken tenders. With chicken tenderloin. You're going to give those about 3-4 minutes in there. A tablespoon of butter is going to go in with your green beans here. I also give them salt, pepper, some garlic. Salt. I used to live in Pittsburgh, and yeah, no, not currently single. Sorry about your luck. Yikes. That escalated quickly. No, we're just going to add a touch of water there. And then by the time that's boiled off, the beans are pretty much going to be done. I want to burn a little bit, just get a little bit of color on them because I like that. I'm going to go with barbecue, but you could definitely go with ranch if that's your thing. What's up, the aviator? Oh, yeah. I mean, you sterilize it every time you heat the oil up to temperature, so I'm not too worried about it. Chicken parm is good. I've done that before. Coconut shrimp. Not a fan of coconut. Check these beans. They're coming along. Yeah, fish is good. Yeah, freezer full of it, so I better like it. No, Ursula, I have not. I just cook for fun and personal fulfillment. Probably because you didn't put any salt on them, maybe, bro. Or a little bit of beer on them, you know? That's a chicken strip. Yeah, I mean, steam does cook it better, but I'm not in a hurry and I want the green beans to be ready at the same time I'm done frying the chicken. If you steam them, they'll cook fast and but yeah, I do recommend if you're reusing your oil, definitely do that. But do filter out for any impurities, any burnt bits or whatever, and they'll give you a more pleasurable final product. But this is what your chicken tenders are looking. Nice crust. Hot, soft, tender. If you really want them crispy, you could double fry. And we might try that. Oh, phenomenal. Gonna leave these couple in a little bit, try to get a little bit crispier. And then I'll do one as an experiment on the double fry, you know. Oh, why? What's going on, Angela? I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Every day that I make fried chicken's a good day, alright? Even if it didn't start out the greatest, it was a little bit sluggish this morning. And we're ending it with fried chicken. The beans are almost done, and obviously if you put a lid on them, the beans would heat up faster. Same thing with the steam. Oh, Angela, oh, I thank you. I'll drink beer to that. We only got one beer left because he lost his other 11 friends over the weekend. But you know, I'll sip on something. I do gotta go to work early tomorrow, so tonight's gonna be pretty chill. But I do hope you had a good weekend, Angela. And over here on the green beans, that garlic powder is probably going to start burning a little bit, along with the butter. But, if all goes well, I'll put some good color on the green beans, though. Because believe it or not, I'm kind of a fan of scorched green beans. You know, they should be burnt a little bit. Okay, Baby Ray's, that's what we're going to dip in. What kind of beer are you drinking? American. Coors Light's good. It's refreshing. Isn't Cutwater, isn't that like a margarita out of a can? Yeah, Budweiser's not bad. Prefer Budweiser over Bud Light, that's for sure. Yeah, there's something about frying chicken that is just therapeutic. You can't... And you end up with fried chicken in the end. Those beans are done. Let's see if we can scorch them a little bit. Yeah, I mean, nothing against canned cocktails, but if you're at home, why not just make a margarita? Just Sweet Baby Ray's, alright. Pretty simple. Bush's barbecue baked beans. Trying to make scorched green beans, trying to get a little bit of color on them. Yeah, I mean, oh, yeah. That one's crisp. And yeah, those little burnt marks are remnants from last time I fried stuff. I am single. No, I'm not single. Jesus, I can't talk. No, I'm not single, Cassandra. Sorry. Sorry about your luck. Fried chicken, Scotty. Sorry, those little black marks. Yeah, that's just little burnt. Fuck. You're a mess. Good thing it's not a gas stove. First time I've ever said that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes basic is the way to go. I appreciate that, Ramsey. Those laying nicely in the pan. And they're going to burn a little bit. And that's what I'm going for. Yep, sorry. Okay, in she goes. The little guy. And we're doing 3. It's about all that pan can take. Cool. Yeah, that was good pasta. You know, that was my lunch. You know, I guess that was your dinner last night, yeah? Yeah, back to Ramsey on the Cutwater. Making a good margarita is a life skill. I would recommend to do that. It's cheaper than drinking Cutwater. It tastes better, too. Nah, we're not getting shit for color on these green beans, but that's okay. They're going to be salty. They're going to be garlicky. Appreciate that, Cassandra. And we're just going to turn the heat off that pan. Those beans are done. French fries, I struggle with making good French fries. Honestly, most of the time if I'm doing French fries, I just use like kind of the Riley's seasoned fries out of the freezer section of the grocery store. Yeah, well, it's 9:30 p.m. my time, Scotty. Let's just set that there until we're ready to deal with that. We'll give our beans a final stir. Oh, they're ready. That's good. You're cooking one-eyed Willie. Yikes. Yeah, I live in Hawaii, outside of Honolulu. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I think it's just a general good life practice not to mess with whales. If it's already in SeaWorld, let it be. If it's in the ocean, let it be. Well, Chicago's, I got nothing against Chicago. Oh, I thank you, Mark. Well, you're going to have to work a little bit harder than that to get me in bed. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just a little bit of color. I should have left them there a little bit longer, but I panicked. Give it another minute and a half on those. Ooh, Cassandra, that's a tough one. Barbecue ribs is pretty tough to beat if they're done right. What had you move to Hawaii? Work? Don't want to talk about it. But no, it's not bad. No, you gotta be at work. Yeah, probably at 7:30 tomorrow. Sandwater. Yeah, I like it. It's warm. What do I do with the oil after, Laura? Let it cool down, and then I put it back in this little tin until I need it the next time. I do try to run it through a sieve and filter it out a little bit, so I get most of the big pieces of bullshit out that way. Oh yeah, that's good. That's crisp. Now we're going to double fry just a couple of these pieces just to see what happens. Well, thanks for stopping by, the Aviator. Have a good week, bud. Well, chat Israel. We like Israel. So, put that back in. Just to see if the double fried ones are any better, any crispier or whatever. I mean, isn't this... This kind of looks like a cooking show to me, Cassandra, but yeah. Some people would say they're overcooked. I'd say they're perfect. Half of these will be for tonight. And you know what? Half of these are going to be for tomorrow, so put the green beans on bottom here. I'll be fine there. Make sure to have an on-time plug here in a minute for the double fryers. Say Tutti Slam. Yeah. It's nice bacon butter. Oh man, everything white barbecue sauce. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, well, you know, that's what I'm doing here. Making subscribe. I mean, if anybody can't recognize that making delicious fried chicken is a public service, that's on them, alright? Oh, yeah. Okay, I let that heat dissipate on these guys. And we're also making our lunch for tomorrow. Well, thank you, Muzzy. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah. I like a shilling, you know? I respect that. A shilling earned is penny, or shilling saved, I don't know. Take those barbecue baked beans. What time is it for me? It's about 9:30. And that down below. See what we got. That's nice bacon. Oh, I appreciate that, Ursula. Oh, it's dark. I don't know. Maybe a month or so. I need to filter it. You're right. PM. I don't know about meal prep, but we'll call this lunch for tomorrow, yeah? So, green beans, 3 chicken strips, barbecued baked beans. That's a lunch. Real people lunch. Cheap, inexpensive. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently bacon's got some mommy issues, like... Thank you, little corrupted. We'll just put a top on, throw it in the refrigerator for tomorrow, and then everything in there should heat up nicely for lunch tomorrow. Thank you, Bree. I will enjoy. Thank you. We're done with the heat on that. Let's go ahead and scoop some of this out. Let's get a food porn picture, yeah? Oh, wieners came to investigate. That's what they do. But yeah, this is what we're eating tonight, alright? And look, there's even a vegetable in there. Bush's barbecue baked beans, green beans, butter, garlic, salt, pepper. Fried the chicken. I don't know, Detroit Lions or Pittsburgh Steelers, Michigan State Spartans. So the 2 tenders that I did double fry, definitely a little bit crispier.
Mm. Definitely cooked all the way through. Still moist, juicy. Everything you want in a chicken tender is this. Probably could have left it in a minute longer to get it a little bit crispier, but it is delicious. Yeah, I mean, I got nothing for or against the Chiefs. Yeah, Mac 10. I bet you had an ugly mother and that married an ugly father. Well, actually, you probably don't know your father and your ugly mother. And your ugly father made an ugly child, and then we call that Mac 10. You know? I'm guessing people called you Big Mac as a nickname in high school. Probably not as a nice thing, but probably because you were fat and everybody thought you ate Big Macs all the time. But yeah, of course, Alicia, we can get you that. Oh yeah, yeah, Temu. The difference is, I'm not fighting behind a screen and a keyboard here. Just scrolling through some random dude's post just to talk shit. But hey. Oh yeah, uh, Alicia, absolutely agree with that. Um, I would also recommend doing that same thing with pork chops on the grill. Just kind of like the zesty Italian dressing, real quick, real easy. Most people have it in their refrigerators already. Just put it in a Ziploc bag, leave it in there for a couple hours, and then you're ready to grill. Oh, thank you, Brie. It really is wild, isn't it? Mm. Yeah. Let's try one of the double fryers. Let's see if it was cooked all the way through. Yeah, get the barbecue sauce on there. Yeah. No, no, I believe in treating people like treating others like you want to be treated. Also, karma. If somebody's an asshole, it probably means they got it coming to them. Don't feel bad about it. No, thank you, Kayla. You know, appreciate the support. Yeah, bullies aren't cool. They probably have small wieners. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, possibly, Tamu. So do you. So what's wrong with that? No, these beans are good. It's chicken, though. Oh, no. Hmm. It's beating anything you get at any of the fast food places. Well, we like you either way, Caleb. We're not so sure about Tamu, though. Hmm. Well, I was hungry late at night, huge unit. Anyways, it's not that late for me. It's not even 10 o'clock. Am I on that? Happy New Year's, Vicky. Oh yeah, that was fun. I appreciate that, Vicky. Yeah, haters are gonna hate, you know. I mean, they obviously don't have a job if they're, coming logging on here just to talk shit on my channel at this time. I don't know. Maybe they're on public transport from their halfway house to their temp agency, and this is what they watch on the bus. Who knows? Penny. All right. Sorry, Wieners. The last bite's for me. Oh, thank you. They are my babies. What kind of dogs I have? I got 2 Dachshunds, 2 wiener dogs, Can you really mistake them for anything else? Yeah. They're sweet dogs. They're very happy. Well, actually, they're kind of pissed off. It's been raining all day here, so they were pretty frustrated about that. I was frustrated about that as well. But yeah, I mean, food's gone, and I'm a little bit fat right now, so no dessert today. We're a little bit late to make a cocktail, so we're going to call it a night on that front as well. But just want to say thank you to everybody who joined. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was fun. It's good to see some old faces and some new ones in here. Yes. Do not miss the snow. But I'm going to take these dogs for a walk. Call it a night. God bless y'all. Why did you lose your job? Well, that escalated quickly. I got work in the morning, honey. Yeah. So is trolling on YouTube at, I don't know if you're on the East Coast, but you probably are, 2 a.m. So, yeah, and George is still a thing. Why, did he block you or something? Huh. The dumb one, Brie? Are you saying I'm the dumb one? That everybody likes? No. Joey, you're thinking of Joey, but life goes on. Huh. Recam 2826. Yeah. But we'll have some more beans and we'll clean up and then we'll sign off, I guess. And if you don't want your whole house to smell like oil, put a lid on that. Oh yeah, in and out damage. I'm back. I like Alabama. I've been to Alabama. Last time I was there was in Birmingham. Or Montgomery, I think it was. Cool beans, Ricky Guzman. I don't know. Probably dinner tomorrow at some point. Yeah, what's up, Antonio? Have you ever 69'd Antonio or just 6'7"? Just asking for a friend. Very good. Yeah, you know, I'd rather be dumb and a nice dude than a smart asshole. Not that dumb and being an asshole are mutually exclusive. I'm Dr. Ray Lamore. Now you look like the dude who says blooms to Phoebe. I'm not that big of friends fan. Originally Lansing, Michigan. Now I live in Hawaii, outside Honolulu, Larry. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah. Apparently something's funny, Larry. Are you from Michigan as well? Jeez. No. Yeah. East Coast at some point. Yeah, we got roosters everywhere. Not quite as many as Kauai, but we did chicken tenders, green beans, and Bush's baked beans, and 5-7, 5-8 them. Good day, Cassandra. I am interested in the importance of the height, but I've learned to let that one go. Yeah, soapy water that's soaking overnight. Worcester. Yeah, I fried tenderloins. I bake rarely. And I'll soak this overnight as well. Actually, that one's not going to need to soak. That one's good to go. Coors 8 Bud Light, concur. If you need water, drink. I don't drink Bud Light on principle. Their marketing department is too dumb for me to support that company. Yeah, I do, but you're seeing them, well, you know, they don't need to come up on this stream. Come back and maybe you'll see them. I got family there in the Air Force. That's nice, Larry. That's nice. Maybe. Apparently, you got a little music box. That's nice. Yeah, well, if you buy the whole chicken, it's a lot cheaper, and you get the carcass, and you can make a stock out of it. And yeah, I don't have anything against buying whole chickens. Most, you know, it's a pretty shitty butcher shop if you can't buy a chicken in it, you know. Although, you know, some of those grocery stores that serve, you know, sell like a single serving or 2 servings of chicken. That's kind of nice. Or you can go to the butcher shop and say, hey, yeah, I want 2 breasts. You know, and then they give 2 breasts, and that's good. Well, congratulations on that damage. I don't know, I'll cook something tomorrow, maybe. We got a bunch of deli meat and shit, so probably like sandwiches or something. I had to use up those chicken tenders, so that was really the only fresh meat I had going on. Got some shaved turkey, roast beef, and ham, so I'll probably figure out something to do with that for the proteins. Well, probably got a few more days with those before those start to go bad. I don't know, maybe a salad or something. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. Man. Sometimes I'll do it. Makes a smothered, melts smothered roast beef. Open face, yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, depends what time I get up, but yeah, I like breakfast. Yeah, they're pretty good, Archer, you know. Probably like a 7 out of 10, but never make a perfect meal. Very rarely that you do. But it's definitely better than fast food. Oh, shit. Now, here's a conspiracy for you that, you know, a breakfast burrito isn't a breakfast burrito if you eat it for dinner. Yep. Well, on that note, on that discussion, I really do gotta go to bed. So, hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow if I get all my shit done on time. So, ciao, ciao.